5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Yeah, this is kind of a patch that's a rise of the Bristleback. We've seen him a couple of times, and sometimes successful, sometimes less, but still the hero has potential. Yes,
Team pick.
thank you.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Team pick.
Warlock, also common pickup. They don't have anything to combine that Fatal Bonds with so far. Well, maybe Illuminate, but they need something stronger, something more reliable.
5 seconds remaining.
A Keeper of the Light, definitely. He needs that axe. I mean, Warlock is still a good hero, he just needs levels, not that much of an items.
Tire team pick. Remaining. Reserve time.
It's a good disable, good sustain. Witch Doctor's heal combined with healing ward gives them enough push power and a lot of sustain in team fights. Because especially against Fatal Bonds, which deals damage over time, so it's good to have those healing spells. Oh.
Radiant team pick.
Wow, that's the hero we didn't see for quite some time. At least I didn't.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Yeah, there's not much disable for that Clinks so far. I mean, Cask, if he has Skeleton Walk ready, can just walk away. One thing, Sprout, that's pretty much it.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Usually Nature's Prophet played on off lane, or they can do, well, with Witch Doctor, Monkey King, and Jug, they can actually do an aggressive tri lane, which is not bad, especially when you have a Nature's Prophet, so it's pretty much a quadro lane. Just TP there with teleportation, come back with scroll, back to your lane, job done. Well, it is. I mean, Dota is an easy game. It's not.
Radiant team pick.
It is.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Lycan.
Tire team pick. Seconds remaining.
Yeah, this is a Mathumba Man hero classic. The wolf is at your door. Look at the push from Nature's Prophet, Lycan with all those creeps, and when using Howl, how it works now, it gives you extra HP combined with all those heals. It seems like a pretty good lineup from Team Liquid, but great response from Faceless picking up that Tinker. I mean, they already have Keeper of the Light and Vision. The problem is gonna be Vision for that Tinker. Monkey King, and that's it.
I would agree. The Tinker feels like a pretty nice, for the situation they've been put into, it does feel like the Tinker is a pretty nice fifth grab for them. You get your D push and you get your ways to kind of blind and prevent a lot of the rush that Liquid's going to kind of try to dish out between the Jug and the Lycan. But Liquid have so many things. It feels like their lineup just overall is a lot easier to kind of execute. Whereas there's a bit more finesse necessary for Faceless and a lot more farm and nourishment they're going to need to be able to kind of make it happen. We already know the build-up Tinker requires. Clanks is good time so that he could be a bit of a power hitter. Whereas Liquid, I just feel like they can kind of coast with their lineup and, you know, be able to find some serious success. I don't know if you share these. Pretty confident for Liquid coming into the second game.
Yeah, I love their lineup a bit more because I, in general, love the push lineups. Didn't see Lycan for some time. I want to see it work. I mean, I think I saw, can't remember which team played it. It was Echo Saber Mask of Madness build on Lycan. It was just hitting people. It was the game from yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And right now I think it's gonna be a Necro 3 build because they have two Invis heroes and he can just send those Necros on whatever he wants. Warlock, and he just needs to go back. The only thing I'm afraid of is the timing on Tinker's travels. That's the thing. They need to shut him down.
Yeah, from some of the games we recently got to witness, Tinker tend to struggle a little bit in the laning phase and then was able to kind of finally reach decent timing onto their
30 seconds to
travel.
battle.
But they can definitely be crippled if they're not able to kind of get the roll going here. Kuro going pretty deep here. Look at the two wards he gets down at the start of this one here. He gets a nice ward down between the tier 1 and tier 2 in the mid lane, and now this ward kind of catching out anyone coasting from lane to lane. Lots of information already coming his way. These ice, the sentry ward, or he's thinking about hitting. I said ice. It's nuts. Damn it, nuts. Freaking name, man.
Battle begins.
Throwing me off my game. He's going to be joining Black, it looks like, in the top lane there. Kuro is going to be camping out, hoping to get a hold of a courier, which is starting its journey over to Jabs on the Tinker in the mid lane, leaving XY on the Keeper in the bottom lane, tag teaming it about with Ice here for the Nyx Assassin. I'm always a big fan of kind of the off lane aggro setup of putting Keeper here. You can feel a bit more free to kind of get your blasts out there without worrying about your safe lane or, you know, complaining about taking all the farm or even pushing the lane forward.
Yeah, well, Keeper of the Light and Nyx Assassin, it's gonna be a good dual lane. It's gonna be pretty even. Nyx Assassin with that Permanent Shield. Oh, Maledict missed.
Has been killed.
And all the meanwhile, it does look like Kuro was able to get in there and get the courier down. He actually barely makes it away with his life. Took some shots from the tower, but his mission is complete. A good lead in for Liquid on that one.
Yeah, I wonder if Mind Control will go for on level 15 plus 4 Treants summoned, because Lycan with Howl gives him damage and HP.
That's a good point. Treant's definitely going to be hitting little trucks here. The benefit of that Howl.
Plus Lad's offering on Matumba Man.
Well, he doesn't have life.
Yeah, I'm thinking 10-15 minutes ahead.
Fair enough, fair enough. Blast Order continue to fly out here, just trying to keep Matumba Man back in at bay. GH trying to do his best to kind of keep the coddle off their back so that Matumba Man can continue to farm up. Take an early peep at the CS game happening here in the mid lane for now. It's looking pretty good. Miracle at 7-1, Jabs 5-4, getting a good share of denies, but Miracle's getting the favor in last hits, and Nuts is eating a lot of damage here. He's going to be forced to step back and dish out the Shadow Word. Now the attention is going to be onto Black, and then Nuts takes it for himself. They kind of continue to trade the aggression here. Black is eventually going to have to go undercover. This is going to be so annoying. Look at this positioning, and Mind Control is able to kind of put this 1v2 lane in.
Yeah, Mind Control is behind their tower, hitting 2 people, taking them down to 20. Yeah, taking them down to 20%. Meanwhile, Kuroki gets the first blood on bottom with double damage, boost of speed, and Orb of Venom.
That courier takedown certainly helped boost him up a bit in the farm, and he's able to pick up those items. Head to the bottom lane and get your first blood, which I'm sure was pretty cool if you happen to catch it. Remote camera control. I'll just say that. Mid lane though, Kuro moving in with the back end of that double damage, gets off some good work on the Jabs. He may lose his own life, but they are going to be able to get the takedown of the Tinker here. What they were seeking.
Yeah, good rotations from both Kuro and Mind Control. Oh, ISSI is getting a kill on GH.
Yeah, nice. Eating a lot of pain from it. Waddle away. The upper hand is getting some support. Down.
There is 3
feisty action here. Miracle barely able to make it away. Pocket flies out. Jab's hoping to turn the corner. Miracle's going to be forced to hide this tree. Jab's just hoping to kind of creep in a laser play there if possible, but might get it off.
Light Fury was ready, so he was good. There's 3 Orb of Venoms already. One on the Mind Control, which makes him dominate that top lane. He's sitting on, 10 CS against Bone. He has 18. He's doing such a good job on that Fury.
Definitely asserted his own dominance in the lane, and as we saw, he was able to kind of participate wherever, and he's going to be doing a bit of the same here again. Jumping for the mid lane, Jab keeps the Maldic plus the Blade Fury spin. Will be easily taken care of. Turtle's going to be spotted on the way out, but Liquid gets the damage done. Already go on. Nice assault in the early game. 2 punishes already onto the Tinker.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They need to shut down Tinker early game, just delay his BOTs as much as they can, and every time they dive, Lycan just uses Howl, boosts their HP. Again, they're going on him again.
This is ruthless. Liquid, they try to make a jump on the Jabs in with the Sprout right now, but Blaster's starting to come out from XY here. Mind Control eats a lot of the damage, tries to make his way up and towards the high ground. Can they snipe him with a blast? No, he's able to sidestep it. Heads back down, gets a good Sprout off, turns around, smacks the Coddle in the face, and then will welcome the laser and his ultimate blast. But 4-3 now, the trades continue. Too damn action-packed. Not afraid to get Mind Control in on the end.
Yeah, there's a huge stack already in the forest. It's a triple stack for Tinker later on when he gets his March of the Machines.
Not letting him up though. Kuro is still on watch nearby, but it looks like they're going to give him some extra assistance here from the side of Faceless. We'll leave some pressure off of Ice here in the bottom lane, and he has one-on-one against
Dyer's
good old
courier
top man there.
has been killed.
And looks like Kuro's done it again. Swipes in through behind the tower. He just continues to hide from the trees and manages to take down the courier. Would love to be able to bring up the courier, but I don't have that hotkey, unfortunately. No one does. I can't see what was on it. Bottom lane though, Ice seems to be in a bit of a pickle here. Gets himself caught inside a Sprout, tries to pop his Carapace, but he's not going to be slowing anyone down. Turns around for a good stun, but Liquid has good positioning to avoid all of them being stunned up. And they will get the finish there.
What a block by Matumba Man.
Double damage.
Kuro already has phase boots finished, so he's more mobile, has a TP ready once he decides to go for courier number 3.
He's been in this spot for what feels like the past 3 minutes now, so Jabs has to use almost XY as a courier possibly, or just continue to have him nearby. GH also in position, Miracle free to kind of push the lane. Jabs is just not able to come close at all.
Look at
the CS game is totally put on pause.
He's just moving that tree. I mean, he's that tree behind the tower. There it is.
Hello! Comes out from the tree, pump fakes the stun, manages to connect onto 2, and allows Miracle to get the cleanup with the Omni Slash. It was a long waiting, but ultimately Liquid gets the target they're hoped for, and Tinker goes down again. He loses the pub, and Liquid laner is definitely out of the game. They have Okay, here we go. Black moves in. Oh, is able to get the last hit, and that's a 3-3. Gonna be going for the little bonus.
Well, if you see that tree moving, you know something shady is going on. I mean, trees usually don't move.
Kuro does catch with the stun. Oh! XY eats a super hard shot. Kuro
He's gonna get it.
Will get it. My God, he can really jump that far? That's ridiculous. Will cost him his life though. Gives Black a bit of XP for it too, so.
Yeah, and Nuts gonna be level 5.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Freebie, a little bit of greed right there from Kuro, going for a kill that was just about to get away.
I take that as
understand
tribute.
the angst to be able to get in there and finish what you had started. Liquid are back onto the warpath here through the top lane. Mike control.
Illusion.
Back in the laning action and looking to finish out his hand of Midas here. Looks like he's close to the glove.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Oh, but Black has other plans in mind. If he can get a good kill here, it would prevent it. Midas kind of bit. Decides to go in for it. One more. He gets it. So much damage already coming out from that Clank.
Yeah, but they're taking the tier 1 tower in return.
Dyer's top tower has fallen.
Miracle's able to take it down. He'll walk away with the benefit of his healing ward, and no further trouble will come out of it here. Just Faceless losing structure and really opening up the jungle to Liquid if they consider an invade here.
It's gonna be 2 Midases finished before minute 10. Lycan has his already. Furion's gonna have his one after the next 30 seconds probably.
Top of those Midases, another tower could be going down here. This Liquid seriously playing a nice economy game before even the 10 minutes begin. On jumping from Kuro, trying to prevent XY, getting these blasts off and slowing down the momentum of Liquid, but it's not going to be easy. It feels like almost everyone on Faceless is not really able to do their job effectively, with the exception of Black getting a couple of these pickoffs. Jabs has some farm that he can work with now, making stacks and with the help of the marching machine, but still got a little bit ahead of him here. Get the finish onto the travel. Miracle's looking ahead in. Kuro in the meantime gets the pick onto Ice in the bottom lane. Probably trying to get a Vendetta snipe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, these stacks will get Tinker back into the game. He's 600 gold away from BOTs. He just farmed there for like 2 minutes and got 700 gold from it.
The seeds of fortune.
Here comes Black now through this bottom lane. And looking to hopefully go for a setup after dishing out the pack. He's got the damage. And He'll get it done with one more click. There it is. Killing spree for Black. Government can shift it now. Once he has further detection. Oh, Miracle steps in. Has the remaining bits of dust. Can Black wait it out and make it out? Yes, he can with the help of the Chaotic Offering coming in. A big drop will be there from Faceless. There's also a Fatal Bonds, but Matamabe doesn't seem to care. He's looking to go in for nuts. It's a lot of damage. A right click coming out from Black. Is it going to be enough? No, he barely lives. The Fatal Bonds is still there, but they don't have enough targets to lock onto to be able to get the job done. On the other front, it's Kuro moving in and getting a slap down of nuts. Here, mind control, in a bit of trouble himself. Tries to go for the self-sprout and gets stunned up from Ice Ice Ice.
Yeah, I'm surprised Miracle didn't commit ulti for that bone there. There was still like 3 or 4 seconds left for Dust.
Look at GH, it would appear. Ice 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 returning back into action, comes to the shrine, and he's going to be able to help getting in the pick. But uh-oh, Kuro on top of the tree, spotted once they get the ward to the high ground. They hit him with a couple of shots, but he will be able to make the way from trouble. Alright, Faceless showing that they still have a bit of fight in him here. It's 10-9 as far as kills go, but we take an early look at the overall team network. Farming pace is still there. Courtesy, of course, or a bit of that going because of the Midases they've been able to pick up. And we'll be able to see the
Radiant's bottom
network
tower is
change up
under
right
attack.
now. Pretty much the majority of it belonging to Liquid here, with the only exception being Black.
Yeah, Black with his rotations really doing good. I wonder what he's gonna make. Probably a Deso, or he might go for Orchid if he wants to like try to be more greedy in terms of trying to get solo kills on Furion. Oh, there it is.
Easy moving and set up right there as Black was going to be able to kind of get it done. And Miracle also a follow-up kill in the bottom lane. These guys are just not making my life easy after already being here for like 13 hours or whatever. They are just getting simultaneous kills all over the place. It's a struggle right now. 10-8. Faceless though, persistent on trying to make some momentum happen. They begin their stride. Down here to the bottom lane, there's an appetizing Miracle down there waiting for him, but there's all sorts of things happening. Simultaneous action as always. There's gonna be jabs here, gonna get caught out, trying to TP away, but he's gonna get blasted apart. The journey continues here on the other front for Faceless, but they have been not able to
Radiant's middle
find their
tower
way
is
towards
under attack.
Miracle quite yet. Maybe hoping that he was gonna cut his way through and into the jungle. That's not gonna be the case.
Keeper of the Light picked up Quelling Blade. He wants to take down trees, maybe try to stun the Monkey King.
That would be nice. What would be nicer though is to be able to find pieces of an Ags and having the extra bit of vision to look over those trees during daytime. But without surprise, both their supports have been punished heavily this game, and the dreams of going into an Ags is going to be difficult. Both him and the Warlocker kind of crippled in farm. So unless he's able to confidently move into his own jungle and blast down some Duplo camps, I don't see Ags coming anytime soon here. We are going to have to deal with this pressure through the top lane continuously though. Mind control, a lot of credit for that. And it looks like his first big purchase after completing the Midas is going to be a Shadow.
He wants to survive, especially against Bone, because Bone needs his items, he needs his slots, so he can't die to him if he doesn't have a dust.
Scout things out over on Faceless' side, while the rest of Liquid have already made the move inside the pit here. Secure up the here for something that might. To be sure, there's no pesky beetle nearby. It's gonna be actually Miracle who grabbed up the Aegis, and now Liquid in a pretty formidable position to kind of just move the pacing of this game on forward and start closing out some tier 2s. But then again, they're already winning the farming game as it is right now overall, so kind of take things slow and a bit more disciplined at this issue. Here's Miracle potentially getting caught on the way out, and his Aegis is going to get quickly taken care of. Nice little snipe there from Faceless. Looks like they'll be able to walk away with no further trouble.
Yeah, the Aegis lasted like, what, 30 seconds, but at least they got the gold from Roche.
Yeah, that's something, right? A little bit of extra money there.
Yeah, it's something.
And then we have Faceless now trying to get jabs. Step 2 of the Tinker process here. Start moving into the heavy hitting damage. It's still a lot of growth necessary for Faceless.
The seeds of fortune.
Okay, a couple of wards dropped, which Black will take care of here. One more Black, come on, buddy. Oh no. Alright, they almost lost their sentry. Well, they'll still lose a sentry, but they got the obs regardless, taking away any sort of free vision from Liquid on that one. What's this?
What is it?
Heading towards the bounty room, sees it disappear. He doesn't have a dust on hand though, so he can just casually pop out the vision and make the approach for the Nature's Prophet. Look at this, Matama Man has gone into a shapeshift here. And after farming his way through the jungle, looking like maybe they're going to make a move onto this tier 2, but once they see Ice nearby, they're looking to step off a bit. Kuro's waiting up and above, could kind of set the stage and also cause some FPS drop with that mighty ulti to come out. But it doesn't look like there's going to be an opportunity. Friends to Liquid, man, they are playing this pretty well. They are farming the majority of the map, winning the game. In that aspect, and not really letting Faceless have a whole lot of help. Kuro, he actually can be committing out the ulti here. There goes the ulti, he gets up to the character still, reflects that damage right back, gets the stun. They're going to commit the rock for this. Really desperate to move in and make a good fight happen. GH walks up trying to get off a good ward, but he just gets blasted. He'll be taken care of.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Well, it's still good for Liquid. Rock was committed, and the Nyx for Witch Doctor is pretty good.
Rock dropped. Now we can see what Liquid want to do with this time. Back to the bearings of the bottom lane to push on forward. We have another tier 1 still standing down here, which is pretty much free money on the map for Liquid, if they so choose. Miracle has been pretty much resided in this mid lane as he farms his way towards a Manta style.
Yeah, we talked about Lycan and his items. He decided to go for Armlet and is working towards BKB instead. He's more interested in survivability and dealing more damage as a hero than focusing on Necrobook and Wolves. He's just gonna use Wolves for scouting purposes.
Liquid now making that approach here to the bottom lane. Miracle, a man on a mix, is rushing all the way in. They bump down the blinding light, and he gets quickly surrounded. The greedy play here from Miracle, and Nuts will be traded for him. The top man who had also rushed on in and wanted to get a piece of the action for himself. That was ballsy.
Yeah. That was really questionable, actually. Like, go in, like, he was hasted, but still get the impale in his face.
I obviously wasn't anticipating all those Faceless members there ready to play, but cute little bump back by XY to kind of get him closer to the tower than the rest of his team, and allowed them to get that nice little juicy treat. Kind of hold things out a bit longer here for Faceless in the meantime. You see Kuro popping up and around. He is going for a Shadow Blade himself. Oh, Nuts walks up to the lane and just instantly deleted out of the game. And all it takes is Kuro's ulti and mind control ulti to get it done.
Yeah, not a bad hero, this Baboon King, huh?
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty neat ulti. Neat abilities he's got here. A finest creation.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ice kills GH bottom. No reason to look at it. It was fine. Back at top lane for the real action. We got Liquid pushing in for this tier 2 path.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower.
Seems like they want to defend it. What are you gonna defend? Your tower is dead already.
Oh! Okay, nicely character. Slide forward from Ice to avoid trouble from Miracle there.
Classic Ice action. They have 2 4 staffs already. One on Coddle, one on Next assassin. What's Warlock gonna do? He doesn't have any money. They wanna kite around with those 4 staffs.
Close, but no cigar. Miracle will be able to make it away. Black does his best job to be able to dish out the deeps on that one. Back to the grind and farm here. Jabs hits up the camps nearby. Start picking up the next big item after the boot to travel blink combo he's already got in his harness. Now we'll join the rest of his posse here in the top lane. Venture for the tier 1 if they can get it. Kuro is already taken to the tree nearby, and we'll have to see if Liquid are going to make it in time for a fight. They have already smoked up. It looks like there's a pretty good chance. And look at that, they just walk right up into Ice, hit him with the dust, now trap him, quickly forces up to the high ground, but he's trapped there. He's going to need some extra assistance from his team, but it's going to be way too awkward. There goes the chaotic offering from the high ground. It's a lot of heavy damage. And Black's going to get blasted apart with the death ward coming in from the high ground there. When Summerman runs back in around, we'll be able to get the finish onto the Golem, and the rest of Faceless have to evacuate. We'll get a good fight, take down 3, and now can kind of push things forward.
Yeah, Liquid was prepared for that fight with all those heals and just scouting. Black just died. It was a good ward from Witch Doctor from the uphill, and ISSI stuck himself on the high ground, just dying solo to Furion.
The seeds of void.
Liquid not really getting too concerned with trying to push things forward, though, after the conclusion of that fight. Obviously feeling pretty damn confident. If you look at the numbers, couldn't really disagree. 7,500 of the net worth for them at this point in time means that they can go at their own pace.
I'll take that as tribute.
Only the forgiving handovers that have happened in recent history, and a Miracle getting a bit too far ahead of himself. So as long as they're able to kind of keep those actions in check, it should be a pretty safe and coast game. But we'll have to see what kind of fight is going to be there for Faceless. I want to see some action, man. I don't want to see a Faceless team that's going to get back into a corner without any sort of, throwdown.
Well, they still have a Tinker that can defend the base. They don't die. Oh, big ulti from Kuro.
Oh, 2 of them caught out here. Beautiful dust. Beautiful setup from Kuro himself. And that is going to be quickly taken out. And just like that, they can just rush on in, take this tier 2, and push down mid lane. Black's gone. 40 seconds without a buyback.
Yeah, Matumba Man just casually scouting between tier 4 towers. What's going on there? He has a VKB finished, so he's pretty much immune to everything besides bone or clinks or bone clinks.
Bone clinks worse. Tier 2's done for, and Liquid not about moving anywhere forward on that one. To the next tower they go here, which is going to be this tier 2 in the bottom lane. Faceless are going to continue to get punished here and starved out. That comes in and try to go to the position where he can start getting some arches out there and some blasts, but ultimately Liquid could decide themselves that they don't want to decide to push any further and will just step away and proceed with their game of farm.
Yeah, Roche is up right now. Oh, Black is on the run.
Mind control, gonna get dropped. Black hits him hard. Jabs and Black, they definitely have enough firepower to get any sort of easy pick on Liquid. Liquid can't get too careless and kind of be out on their own here. Ice has dust. He didn't see that bounty disappear. Oh well.
The DD on the Roche, it's being pinged out by Kuro. That Roche can go down so easily.
Looks like that's what Liquid planned to do. Grab, but looks like they've been able to spot out Kuro on the other side, and they'll be able to get the finish. Black continues to showcase the amount of damage he's able to dish out here against Liquid given the opportunity. Samaman, though, is able to get his own catch. Grabs up the Warlock and chomps him down. Oh my god, 2 shots on the Coddle and he's nearly dead. Samaman going to be forced to BKB and TP out from the trouble here. He noticed so much, but so did Faceless. They dropped a rock to try to stop him from into his tracks.
There's a lot of kind of small mistakes in this fight. BKB used for Lycan. I mean, he had 400 damage. If he used it earlier, he could have gotten a kill on Coddle and just run away on the other side. Also, Rock committed for him, not needed.
Liquid also with their own commitments here don't seem to be urgent to kind of take advantage of that window of opportunity. But with Roche kind of out there and available, both teams are going to be paying close attention to what exactly is happening. Ice kind of stalking GH a bit. GH has a turn before he can move and get it down. Ice.
Radiant's top tower is under
And
attack.
mixed the stun there. It's hard to gauge whether or not he would have been able to have the firepower to burn through the Witch Doctor, but no connection will be made there.
Yeah, Lycan, just in case, using Howl at the same time, he hit him from Vendetta just to give him that extra HP to survive the combo. That Witch Doctor needs another item, at least one item. He has the armor queued up, but I think he needs a Ghost Scepter instead. I mean, long-term a Medallion will do better, but he just dies from either Nyx Assassin or from 3 hits from things.
Alright, Faceless want to put a stop to this. The blast flies forward. Ice gets a good connection with the stun. Pushes force out from the pit. Blacks decides to step in. Now the rush is on from the Couple Man. Looking to get a hold of any support he can. Oh my god, Coddle leaves a hard shot. The Wolf will clean up the rest. The Couple Man himself, though, eats a hard amount of damage. He's got to get the whole way back. Tinker unload all that damage. Take it. Both sides take a lot of damage, but only the Coddle will go down.
Oh, ISSI's found mind control, but he doesn't have anything else.
GH though. Hiya! Mana burn, and that's Rocket?
Rocket, not enough.
Close. They quickly get up to the shrine. Alright, so Jab's spamming capabilities are certainly feeling a bit more pungent here. He's got that Ags online now. And doing a little bit of work here against Liquid, but...
Yeah, now it seems a different story with Fatal Bonds and that Aghanim Scepter 4-man rockets. But they still have enough heal with Witch Doctor, level 3 Voodoo Restoration, and level 4 Healing Ward from Jug.
High ground here and spot out and get a hold of the Warlock. He will be able to get the rock off in due time, but Black himself also going to get assaulted. He is out of this one. Jabs tries to dish out all the lasers he can, but not able to get the finish. He will need an Omni Flash. Quick force to the low ground. Very nice, but there is will get hit up with a blinding light. Laser will come out. Rush up forward. Jabs and Black are both out of this one. Nearly a minute without a buyback. Should be Liquid's time now to take it on.
There is no buyback on any hero.
Full team white coming out from Liquid, but Cover Man able to hold on to the last don't like team.
They're gonna be full HP.
Yeah, Liquid can go to top lane and go right to the rack. He's got to do it here. Liquid just feel like, as mentioned, at the beginning of the game, had a lineup where it felt like it was a lot easier for them to be able to execute. Faces had a lot more to kind of hope to build up on. A couple of picks here and there. Black, overall not getting into opportunity to set up big fights. Yeah, an offering. Try to be a good counter push.
All they needed is to catch the Tinker, and they have enough sustain to heal afterwards and just continue pushing. I mean, the game is not over yet, but it's going towards that.
Furrow hanging inside the base. Look at that. Canceling out Jab's key and popping the ult. Definitely going to be a bit infuriating while on the other side. Look at this. Solo pick on the Miracle. He is your highest net worth in the game after all. So,
AC completed. Yeah, Lycan level 20. We didn't talk about Lycan talents. He just goes all in HP, 200 health.
disrespect there from Kuro, able to kind of move into enemy territory and get that solo pick. In the meantime, the Top Man going godlike now into the finish. Tops of Ice. May not be done yet. Kuro's making his way towards the mid lane. He's going to get spotted out where XY is. Setup's going to beat up the mind control. But before he can get the finish, it's going to be Black, fellow archer, stepping in to get the call done. They're holding their own. Scrappy kills here, at least attempted scrappy kills from Liquid. Faceless are quick themselves and are able to kind of fend off Liquid as much as possible.
Yeah, they need to kill the shrines right now. The last one is standing. Kuro just started to hit it. Lycan with his talents, 200 HP, 12 strength with armor turned on. He has like 3k, even more than 3.2k HP. Can just run in, and everyone needs to run. So, Team Faceless.
Roach time now for Liquid. Extra life. Faceless heading over though. Look at this. They're gonna take a fight. They want to take a fight. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Mate's dead.
Dead. Sure. Liquid got it. Well, Eyesight steps in. He actually gets the last hit on the Roach, giving Geyer the money. And it's technically going to be a snatched Aegis there by Miracle, but it doesn't matter. It was all Liquid. And now it's just with Tumbleman chasing around Jabber, trying to get the finish. But look at Black go to work. He just unloads a serious hurt of damage. But we have Miracle over here on the other side. Secondary core of action. Move on in to get a finish.
Nice Sprout.
Your third core, Mind Control, trying to teleport in. It is going to be Black getting off a nice little Hurricane Pike, but eventually they'll catch up with him and slowly bring the little Bone Man down.
Yeah, Tinker, one-man army remaining. Can it do it? Healing Ward is up.
There is a buyback on Black here. He's going to have to use it. Buyback is first going to come out from Ice. Is that going to be enough to push Liquid off?
Yeah, they want to go back, heal a bit, the 200 mana. Jug. Get more now.
Almost a freebie there. Oh, we'll get it. Bouncing laser damage coming out from Jabs will secure. Send them back packing. Now Liquid are back to hanging on the outskirts of the Faceless space. For getting down the top set of racks, they clear the mid tier 3 and still have another couple of racks to get themselves through. Trying to claim the 2 and 2 seed position, finishing this game with a win.
Yeah. If they do their combo right, like good Fatal Bonds and Initiation by Next Assassin, they can win a fight with good lasers and some rocket spams.
Yeah, between those, the Fatal Bonds, the team fight is there. It just always seems like it's Liquid kind of getting off on their foot first, trying to make the jump for Faceless.
Oh, seems like they want to smoke. He wants to break it.
Smoke in the pocket. Instantly broken. And Liquid are just like, all right, well, whatever. And they're just gonna have to walk their way and probably do it the old-fashioned way, if anything. But good whereabout here for Ice to be able to cancel that smoke. Still moving in, though. Kuro. Tumbleman, though, also going to be hit up. Goes into shapeshift while on the other side here is going to be Black, making his move, trying to get the shit on Kuro. Can't quite get it done. Mind Control comes in behind, looking to go for nuts. Both him and Connor will be forced back. But Tumbleman on the chase finds out where Jabs is and begins to make his move. Miracle in the meantime will be able to get the Black takedown. Mind Control finishing off Jabs there. The rest of them Faceless, desperate to attempt to make it back inside their base, but many of the damage had already been done. It's all Liquid on this game. It looks like the game 2 is going to be theirs to throw. This tier 3 has got to drop. This Rax is not set. There's no buybacks on Faceless. This could be the game.
Yeah, this looks pretty over. No, oh, nice 4-step by Ice.
Shoves Miracle inside the fountain. He stutter steps a bit, but will not be.
Aegis is still on, but still some good plays by them. Yeah.
And that will do it. With the conclusion of that game, it is going to be Liquid securing the win, securing themselves 2-2 record seeding. Unfortunately, the Faceless puts them down to a 1-3 seeding position, and this will begin to wrap things up for